Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Simply Bliss. So in the last video that you saw of me, it was a count of, or a go through of my physical TBR. So in the process of taking all those books down, I now want to rearrange them on the shelves that I had them. So I figured, why not take you with me? And we just rearranged the shelves together. So that's what I'm going to do now. So now there's not a lot of space that I'm working with right now because I'm in my boyfriend's house and I don't want to keep all of my books here, just some of them. Mainly the ones that I'm going to read since I spend majority of my time here. And then the ones that I have already read will go to my house and we'll do a separate video setting that up. So for right now, all the books around me, you can't see, but I'm surrounded. There's books here, there's books here, are going to go in this little shelf here and that little shelf there. So what I'm thinking is, I think I'm going to put all of my hardcovers on here, or as many as I can fit on here, and then do paperbacks in the baskets, because I have two baskets. One basket, and then I have another one like this as well. So I've got two of those, and obviously some books are going to go in there, but I think I'm going to put paperbacks in there because it's easier to fit paperbacks in the bins as opposed to the hardcovers, because before I had the hardcovers in the bins and I was like, oh yeah, no, I don't want my books to get damaged. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So the hardbacks are going to be standing up, paperbacks are going to be in the bins. So obviously, some of this is going to be sped up, but I will be talking to you through some of it too, because some of them I'm like super excited about. And I know I just told you like my whole physical TBR and we talked about it, but what's more talking? I love talking about books, and I now have people to talk to about them. So yeah. Okay, so I have decided to do it like this. I put Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, and then I put Fate Inked in Blood, and then Caraval, and then Gothinica, and then the Divine Rivals, and then Ruthless Vows, and then the Crescent City series, House of Earth and Blood, and House of Sky and Breath. And then I decided to do Lessons in Chemistry with Bonnie Garmis, and then Sanctuary of the Shadows, and then Once You're Mine. And then I went down to the smaller size books and did Starry Eyes, Snow Globe, Normal People, Blackout, Bride, and then the Divergent series on this cart. So now that cart is done. And I still have so many books. I wish I could show you. So many books. So many books. So many books. Okay. Okay. I just want to get all my hardbacks together, because I do plan on keeping them like that. Hardback, softback. I think it's just easier. And then when I eventually get shelves, like once the books are read and I put them on the shelves in my room in my house, then it'll be good. Okay. Like, I'm not doing these in any kind of order. I just want them neat because this is my TBR. Like, I'm not trying to put my TBR in any kind of order. I'll organize my shelves once everything is read and I can actually, like, do that. So next I have The Predator by Runix, but I said in my last video that this is the next book on my TBR after I finish the 4 that I've already started reading. So I'm going to leave this out actually because I'm honestly going to pick this up either today or tomorrow once I finish all the 4 books that I've read, that I started reading. So I'm going to leave that out. So next I have The Nanny by Lana Ferguson. And this is the only Lana Ferguson book that I have, but I'm very excited to read this. I mentioned in my last video that I'm probably going on a trip. Not probably. I am going on a trip next weekend. So this will probably be coming with me. Just because it's a quick read, and I'm going to be in the car 4 hours one way, 4 hours the other. So might as well use that 8 hours to do some reading, you know? Okay. So there's that. I'm gonna put a couple of more things in here. Now we have our next bin. And in that one, we're going to go ahead and put all of our Lucy Score. And we have the Things We Never Got Over series. I think that's what it's called. I don't know what the series is called, but I have the 3 books that go in it. And so then this is a little book that my mom got me by Jessica Joslin. It's called Chasing Wildfires. So this is literally like 114 pages. So it's something that I was going to take with me on my trip because I knew it was going to be like a little easy read. So yeah. I think I'm going to leave that out too because I go on my trip next weekend. So. Okay. So then we're going to come in and we're going to get our Colleen. This is some of our Colleen. Colleen being Colleen Hoover. So I've got some of her books here. Here's some more Colleen. So I've got It Starts With Us and Ugly Love, but this is also going to be one of my next reads. So I'm going to leave that out with The Predator because that's probably going to be one that I start around the same time as that one. But yeah, so I've got these. Next I have Her Soul to Take, which the second book of that actually comes out today. And yes, all of these videos are being made in the same day. So yes, the 23rd of April is today. And the second book comes out today. So yeah, I'm on my book buying ban or else it would be in my cart. So yeah. Then I have a random one by N.R. Walker, but I found out in the last video as I was flipping through this book that he's actually got a ton, or she, I don't know if it's a male or female, the author. They've actually got a ton of books that they've read, and now I'm intrigued. So, yeah, I'm going to read this one. This print is like super small though, and there's actually about 260 pages in this book. So, 360 pages in this book, I should say. So this is going to take me some time, so I don't necessarily want to start this right now, but I am very excited about it. And I'm very excited for when my book buying ban lifts, and I actually have read it, so that I could get more books by the author. By Frida McFadden, who in the last video I explained how much I recently fell in love with her writing. So I'm probably going to take one of these with me on my trip as well, just because they're quick reads. They're like 300 pages. And I think I'm going to take Housemaid with me because this is the one that she's like known for. And this one has 300 and change pages in it. 325 pages. So I think that one's going to come with me on my trip as well. So far, these are the books that I have going on my trip with me. And these are the books that I'm going to read in the next week. You'll see those. We'll do more videos. And then my Frida McFadden. So I'm going to put these in here. Okay, so then I've got the two-week roommate by Roxy Newer, and I've heard great things about this, so I think I'm going to add this to my upcoming week. How many pages is this? 423? Yeah, I think I'm going to add this to my upcoming week because this will be the longest one, and I know I can finish these other ones relatively quickly. Yeah, and then this one barely has 200. Yeah, so I'm going to add this. And these will probably be the 4 books that I read before my trip, starting with The Predator as soon as I finish the other 4 that I'm currently reading. Oh, Lordy. And then another one that I'm probably going to bring on my trip with me is Icebreaker. I've heard great things about it. Hannah Grace, this will be my first time diving into her books. But it's a sports romance book, and I'm very excited about it. So, that's going to go in that pile. So, A Little Life by Hanya. I don't know her last name. We've been over this before. But it's a National Book Award finalist. Whoa. It's got its little thing right there. And you could tell by the cover of this book that it's going to be gut-wrenching, and I don't have it in me right now. Summertime is coming, though, so on a beach when I want to cry in the morning, this is what this is all about. And I mentioned in a previous video that I recently got my friend into reading, and I honestly think this is going to be one that we read together on the beach, because that's something that we said that we wanted to start doing, was getting up early, watching the sunrise on the beach and reading. So that is what this will probably be for. I want to start my own little book club with her. We'll see. She's very new to reading. She doesn't read often. The one book that I got her to read was crazy, and we're very proud that she read it. So shout out to you. You know who you are. I don't want to say her name yet because I don't know if she feels comfortable with me talking about her on camera. So I want to bring it to her attention before I say her name on camera. My family, I don't care. They're stuck with me forever. She's my friend. She's not stuck with me forever. She chooses to be stuck with me. So, next one that I have is Night Shift by Annie Crown. This honestly might be going with me on my trip just because it's only 300 pages. So I honestly think I'm going to bring this one as well just to knock that out. Because realistically, I timed myself yesterday actually, and it takes me about an hour and 13 minutes to read 53 pages. So if a book is 200 pages, it's only going to take me 4 hours. No, I'm just playing. It'll take me less than that. I don't think it'll take me 4 hours to read a 200 page book, but it might. Who knows? Who knows? And another one, I said I normally do 4, but I'm going to try to see if I can finish my 4 that I'm reading now and then also read the other 4 that I had initially grabbed, like that I put aside. I'm going to add one more to it. And this is the last one that I'm going to add to this pile. It's Omega Found by Evelyn Flood. I really just want to start reading Evelyn Flood. I've heard such great things about her, and I'm just so excited. I've got so many of her books in my wish list, in my carts, like on all of the book apps, and I'm very excited to dive in. So once I saw this here, I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to put this here. I don't know if I'm going to replace it with, I guess I could technically replace it with Mountain Made of Glass because I have read Scarlett Sinclair and I know I love Scarlett Sinclair and it's not going anywhere. I already have it. So technically I could, but this is another one that's only 200 pages, so it's not going to take me long to read it. So I think I can knock all 5 of these out, guys. It's obviously going to be in another video, but these are the 5 that I'm going to talk about and we're going to read for this next upcoming week. Okay, we'll talk about it more in another video, but I'm so happy we figured that out. Now these are my Rena Kent hardbacks that I got in special edition because they were on sale. Now these are not all of them. Obviously there's more to this universe and I will get all of them in special edition. Trust and believe. So you will see those. But first, I've got Empire of Sin. I've got Throne of Vengeance. I've got Heart of My Monster. You see these covers, guys? These are hardbacks. These are the hardback covers where the picture is imprinted in it. Imprinted in it. There's no dust jacket. Love it. God of Wrath. Love it. Lies of My Monster. Love them all. And then, so this is the book, this is the second book that me and my friend are reading, the friend that I keep talking about. This is another one that I bought duplicates of, so that's what we're doing right now. Anything that I buy duplicates of by accident, I'm just going to give it to her and we'll read it together. So it's Fall of Ruin and Wrath. It's by Jennifer L. Armentrout. And I've heard that Jennifer is a great author. This is the first book in a series, so we will see how this goes. My friend was complaining, though, because she doesn't like the print. Look at that print. Is it little? Do you guys agree that it's little? It's little print? I don't know. I can't tell. I never had an issue with print until she said something to me. So, yeah. I am going to leave this out right there, though, because I know that we'll be reading that, and I just don't know when. got some more Scarlet. This is the last book of Persephone's point of view in the series, and there's another book in Hades' point of view after it, which would be the last book of the series. But this was super expensive in a hardback, and I got it on sale. So that is why I grabbed it, even though I can't read it yet. I've got books 2 and 3 of the Red Queen series, and the last time I went on a trip, I ended up reading Red Queen and loving it, so Glass of Sword is indeed coming with us. So next, I've got some Jennifer Hartman. I know there's another book after this called Lotus. I don't have that one yet. I haven't even read this one yet, but I've heard great things about it. It's called Still Beating. Very excited. Very, very excited. And then I've got some more Rebecca Yarros. Rebecca Yarros is the author of Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. And I've got Eyes Turn Skyward and Full Measures. And then I've got Long Shot by Kenny D. Ryan. This is a sports romance series, and this is book 1 in it. So I haven't read it yet, but I picked it up, and I'm very excited about it. I love sports romance. So, bam. And then One Dark Window. And yay, guys! So that is that. I just put all of my books away. Oh, there's these 2 that my boyfriend gifted me because he had them, and one is called The Grasshopper Jungle and one is The Ripper. I think this is like a thriller. And in the last video I mentioned how much thriller scares me, but I have been reading Frida McFadden, and she's a mystery thriller, so I guess since I'm doing that, I have to do this, you know? So I have these 2 as well. These 2 are kind of, they were gifted. I love my boyfriend. So yeah, so that will be the end of this video. Thank you guys for coming with me to put all my books away. I've actually cleared up a decent amount of space in my boyfriend's room now, so I'm sure he'll appreciate it. Anyway, the next video that you see, I'm not sure what it's going to be. It might be a review of the books that I have read recently, or it might be going over the books that I'm going to read for next week and talking about the ones that I'm already reading and the process of reading. Or maybe I'll do that. I'll do the books that I've read and in the process of reading, and then we'll go over the books that I'll read next week and on my trip in a separate video. So 2 new videos coming. Probably will be filmed today, so love that for y'all. You get to see me in the same outfit 60 million times. How great is that? And if you're wondering, this is an SPCA. I used to work there at the animal shelter, so yeah, animals and books, that's my thing. So it was lovely talking to you guys. Thank you. Keep me updated on your lives. I love to hear about it. Any new book recs, let me know. Even though I'm still part of my book buying ban, once it's lifted, I can't wait to go ham and spend a bunch of money. But until then, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.